Megyn Kelly disparages CNN anchor Kaitlan Collins in a rant. She's good at those rants in a nasty, mean way. Megyn Kelly with some words, I guess we should call it, for CNN's Kaitlan Collins. Listen.
The media, of course, has been disgusting. No one's surprised, but it is kind of fun when it gets called out. And last week, there was a viral clip of Kaitlan Collins, who CNN is trying to make into a star. I'm sorry, but she's only a star with leftists. And the fact that she has some roots in Alabama does not make her a fair and balanced reporter. I will submit to the record, her biggest sin is not that she is biased, though she is. It's that she's boring. She's extremely boring with no personality. I have a pro tip for her. Smile. Try smiling every once in a while. Try not to be, like, in your delivery, such a cold-hearted bitch all the time, because it gives people nothing to bond to. You can be a tough interviewer and also have some warmth, unless there is none inside of you, in which case it's more difficult. I don't know her, so I don't know what the truth is.
I don't know Megyn Kelly, but I think I know the truth about her. It's what she just spoke. Okay? This rant is tired and old and biased and disgusting. She was actually talking about herself. It's ironic. Collins actually got her start in journalism. She was working as a reporter for the far-right Daily Caller before moving to CNN. Her colleagues at CNN, listen, all these people have issues, but they did defend her colleagues, so let's take a look at that.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Note, Navarro was referring to Kelly's firing from the Today Show in 2018 for defending blackface Halloween costumes. Megyn Kelly is attacking Kaitlan Collins and offering her pro tips on how to act on TV. That's funny. Kaitlan is the host of a nightly primetime show. Megyn Kelly is not, which is really what it's all about here. That's what it's about. Okay. NBC paid out her contract to the tune of many tens of millions of dollars just to get rid of her because her show was such a dismal failure. Attacks by certain people should be viewed as a badge of honor. This is one, if we should even pay attention to them. Roland Martin had this to say: geez, Megyn Kelly is dumb. Dum, 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 dum. Kaitlan Collins worked as an entertainment reporter and White House correspondent for Tucker Carlson's Daily Caller. I doubt progressives are flocking to work there. Megyn is such a hateful, miserable woman. And I really think she is, Yas. Okay? Think what you want about Kaitlan Collins. And I might think a couple of things, but it's just not relevant here. What's relevant is Megyn Kelly is not on her perch at Fox News in the evening or on a third hour of Today where Tamron Hall was booted for that, the blackface touting queen. And she's angry. She's bitter and she's angry. And we haven't heard her say anything joyful. If you can correct me, Yas, if I'm wrong, since those times, since she was booted out by this liberal Upper East Side circle in New York that she desperately wanted to be part of. She wanted to be at those cocktail parties. She wanted to leave Fox and join the liberal mainstream media. And when she failed, she decided to attack everyone. Some people would just take their millions, tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars that they didn't earn, and they might go to the south of France to be with their children. I don't know. Or they might do a radio show on Sirius, but would they be so hate-filled? What say you?
Yeah, there are so many people like that where I'm like, you have money. You don't have to work if you don't want to. Tucker Carlson comes to mind. I know you just mentioned him. And it's like, why do you subject the rest of us to you and to your terrible so-called journalism, if you want to call it that? Tips on how to be warm coming from Megyn Kelly, of all people, is really funny. And Kaitlan Collins, she's an interesting target for that particular comment because she does smile and she does laugh and she does have a personality. Those things matter when your job is to literally be a media personality. She does well at her job, and there's a reason why she is a rising star, according to Megyn Kelly, in liberal news media. But, women are tired of being told to smile. I'm sure Megyn Kelly is tired of being told to smile by men. Men are never told to smile, and Megyn Kelly knows exactly what she's doing when she's saying this to another woman. She's pandering to a chauvinistic base. Perhaps she's internalized some of that misogyny herself at this point, which wouldn't be surprising considering She's been hanging out with
Yeah.
conservative men since forever in her life and professionally. But Megyn, just be better. It's not only disappointing to hear from her, but it's, as you said, it's lazy, it's boring, it's tired. It's not any
Mhm.
kind of intellectual analysis. If you don't like Collins and her reporting, then say that. But Megyn Kelly loves to portray herself as a seasoned, respectable journalist. And
Thank
she
you.
tried to have a talk show and it didn't work out. Maybe she is bitter about that. Maybe she could
Yeah.
have smiled more. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
that would have helped, but that's really just
Ooh.
not
Yeah.
productive criticism.
Yeah, and I was told that, particularly early on in my career,
Yeah.
could you just smile more? I'm sure I had forgotten that. They didn't tell my male counterparts that. They just didn't say that. But
Yeah.
Megyn Kelly is a rare treat, if you will. She will not go away, as you mentioned, and she will not play nice, not with Santa, not Jesus, and not with her female counterparts who are in prime time. She just wants to be so ugly. And if she wants to do pro tips to other women, she might want to start with herself because when Roger Ailes had tormented every woman at Fox News and Gretchen Carlson recorded it and got a payout, and other women were coming forward saying it happened to me too, that hashtag. As I recall, Megyn Kelly sat on the sidelines because she was weighing what it would do to her own career. And look what her own career looks like now. Anyway, thanks, Megs, but no thanks. Caitlin's fine. She'll be just fine.